Hi again, it's week 4 of 12 of the Lumie trial that I'm taking part in to sort out my skin, and it's been another really successful week. Last week, as you saw, I still had quite a few blemishes. That was purely hormonal, so I think until the trial of 12 weeks is up, I am going to get a little bit of a breakout once a month, as expected. So I use the Lumie Clear 15 minutes on each affected area every day this week, and it's certainly calmed things down. So I've got a little bit of makeup on, but the main thing that I'm enjoying is not having to wear as much makeup, because as much as I love doing up my eyes and my lips and everything, I don't really like to wear a lot of foundation. It does actually make things worse because you're clogging all your pores all day long, and it can make the spots look cakey and worse. So a big benefit for me this week is that I've only got quite a sheer foundation on, no powder, no concealer at all. I'm just putting a layer of sheer foundation on by MAC, which is, it's brilliant really. What I'd like to see by the end of the trial, and I'm sure I will, is the ability to be able to just wear tinted moisturiser or nothing at all on my face. So don't forget, this is only week 4 of 12 and the improvements are huge. Hopefully you'll have seen on my blog the before and after pictures so far, and the difference is just immense really. The main thing that I've noticed is that I haven't got any redness or inflammation. So I'll just come close to the camera. You can see that I've got a few little bumps, so I've woke up with a little one here. All this area is clear, and it wasn't last week, so this is only 7 days worth. I've got a few here, but they're just sort of little flesh bumps, and they're not developing into blemishes and spots and horrible things. They're not red, they're not angry and inflamed like they were. Like I say, I just wake up with a little bump here, and then this evening, once I've taken all my makeup and everything off, I'll get my Lumie Clear and just place it on that area for 15 minutes, and this won't develop any further. It will just simply go. If there are some that sort of, like for instance earlier this week I got one here that got a little bit sore, but I was sort of trying to mess with it a bit, which is the worst thing you can do, I know, but it's hard not to. And that did develop into a little bit of a spot, but day 3 and it had gone. So the Lumie Clear is brilliant because it's zapping all the bacteria. It's just fantastic. What other things have I got to talk about this week? So I'm being a bit of a mentor for a girl who got in touch with me on Facebook, a really sweet little girl, 16-year-old girl, who's having problems with acne, and it's really knocking her confidence and everything. And she's been watching my videos and following my blog posts and everything, and she's really interested, and I've been helping her through this. And she's actually gone out and bought a Lumie Clear for herself, so she's on her 2nd or 3rd week of it, and it's going well for her too. So I'm there for her, offering advice whenever she needs it, because I know how hard it can be. I mean, I'm nearly 30 and it affects me, so it must be hard for a 16-year-old girl at school. So we've decided that I'm going to do a little interview with her, and I'm going to put it on my blog so that people can see sort of the process of everything she and I have both gone through and how it's made us better. So yeah, really, really successful there. Watch out for the blog for that news. And overall I think it's just been really, really fantastic. It's brilliant that it's available on the high street for £150, which initially you'd think is expensive, but by the time you've added up the costs of prescriptions for like medication to cure acne and lotions and potions and whatnot, it's definitely worth every single penny. So hopefully you can see a difference again this week, and tune in next week for another edition.